BodyBags, where horror lies.
Hey, I'm Sam, I'm your thirsty guy for BodyBags, and this week is Full Moon Entertainment Week, in which I chose Subspecies. So, this movie was interesting. I didn't really know that much going into this movie. All I really knew was that Angus Scrimm was going to be in it. I didn't know how long he was going to be in it. And so when I realized he was only a cameo in the movie, I was kind of sad. He was only in the movie for like 5 seconds. That was the very beginning of the movie, and I was like... Anyways, here's the gist of the movie. There's a father vampire, and there's two son vampires. Bad son, good son. The bad son was the firstborn, but he was bad. He was banished, and time was coming for the father, so the bad son killed the father, and basically is now like the king of... I don't really understand that part. And then there's these girls that are like tourists that are like in the area, you know, doing tourist stuff. And so then it becomes a battle over like her and her friend's souls, between the good one and the bad one kind of thing. And so that's the gist of the movie. And so I thought it was an interesting movie. It felt like this. It felt like Dracula met Wishmaster. Alright, so it's like the storyline of the movie is very close to Dracula. You know, you just change some characters and change some names, but it's almost the same thing. And then change a couple stuff, but it's almost the same thing. I thought this movie was pretty good. It is like an hour and like 30 minutes long. Actually, my bad. It's an hour and 20 minutes, but still. It wasn't that bad of a movie. It was pretty good. I like it because it kind of just has that Wishmaster feel to it, where it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like you watch the movie and it feels like you're watching a movie that was like, you know, it's like Wishmaster. I don't know how to explain it. It just felt like I was watching that kind of movie. But yeah, definitely worth checking out at least once or twice. If I had to rate this movie right now, I would give this movie an 8.2. This movie is a pretty good movie. I mean, like, there wasn't really anything wrong with the movie. There's just a couple of things that were cheesy about it, but other than that, it was fine. So 8.2 is what I'll give it. And a couple more things before I head out of here. This is the kind of movie that probably inspired Twilight and like those kind of movies, because there's those two. There's the use your good vampire and bad vampire, and then there's this girl, and they're both. Well, one of them's trying to have the bad one's trying to have his way with her, while the good one's just trying to like save her. And then you know, by the end of the movie, it's like, you know, they're both fighting over her soul in a sense. It's weird how it was like that. It's kind of sad for her, but you know, it's whatever. But it's the kind of movie that was like, hey, how about we make this movie but for teens? And that's where Twilight came from. Music was pretty good. Some of the special effects were pretty good. Sorry. End of the day, solid movie. Give it an 8.4. And it was Subspecies for Full Moon Entertainment Week. So anyway, I'm Sam. I'm your thirsty guy for BodyBags. And I'll see you next week.